Hello there, friends. Welcome to the tea. Today, I'm welcoming a special guest, and that special guest is one of my dear, lovely students. Her name is Remy, and she is awesome, and she will be arriving momentarily. I met Remy before the school year even began because she came to like a transition night event, and I was very involved in the planning, and I was feeling really nervous about making sure the night went well. And Remy showed up with her parents and was clearly like a little superstar right from the get-go in a good way. And she was just like super willing to participate, had lots of good questions, and I was like, thank God for Remy, because she just, made everything feel like it was going the way it was supposed to, and I just really appreciated her and was thankful that she was there. So yeah, let's meet Remy. She's coming, I think, pretty soon. Also, I really hope this call is recording because the recording button is just doing a lot of blinking, and I'm assuming that means that something good is happening, but I'm not sure. Because Remy is bringing the awesome today, I felt like I was allowed to take a little break from a new tea, and so I'm drinking English breakfast. But I did want to show you, I'm drinking Harney and Sons, and I bought a container of 50 sachets of tea. I'm going to call them sachets. So I bought 50 sachets of Harney and Sons tea, and I am just burrowing a hole in it real fast. Also, there's this fruit fly I've been trying to kill for like 2 days now, and I think it's just one, but I'm going to kill it. And if it happens on this show, both I apologize and you're welcome, depending on your feelings about fruit flies. But ew, they're disgusting. So your feelings should be kill it, Whitman. So yeah, if it comes near me again, you're all going to witness murder. I don't typically murder, but I do have skills when it comes to killing flies, and I have a whole method where I lure them into the bathroom by turning off all the lights elsewhere in the house, and then they're like drawn to the bathroom and they go in there, and then I whip around my fly swatter like a psychopath, and it scares them, and then they get slower and slower because they're like, oh my gosh, where do I go? And then boom, psh, see ya. So my mom taught me this method. My dad actually sometimes calls my mom Madame Fly, as if she's like this French fly swatting person, but she's really not French. She kind of looks French, but she kills those flies. We got some water going on. I'm gonna get on that. Here we go.
Hello.
Good morning, sunshine. Who is LP Tab?
I do not know. That must just be. Hold on.
That's your name.
I don't know what. Oh, that's because I'm using my mom's tablet, so that's her.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. How are you this morning?
Good.
You want to tell us about what tea you're drinking? Because I already informed the mass crowds watching our show that I have taken a break from exploration for today, and I'm drinking English breakfast.
So am I.
Yay! Tell us about your English breakfast, because you're like a new tea drinker, right? This is a new experience for you?
Yeah, during this, I've started drinking tea like every morning, and my mom has like this whole cabinet full of it, so I've been trying to get new tea a lot.
Love it. Yes. I think every good household has a tea cabinet or a tea drawer of some kind. What is do you know the brand of this tea, the English breakfast tea you're drinking? I wonder if the same as mine.
I don't know. My mom's right here, so. Stash.
Stash. Oh, that's high quality. Whenever my mom had people drinking, like my mom used to be a waitress, and I was also a waitress for a short while at a diner. And my mom always said if a restaurant had Stash tea, that was high quality. That's also the tea they have at that coffee house in Collingswood, Groove Ground. So that says. What are you eating? What's for breakfast?
I have a croissant and chocolate.
Ooh, are they like, wait, are you putting chocolate on the croissant or is it already mixed together?
Yeah, I just melted chocolate and then I'm dipping the croissant in it.
Oh, you're such a French woman. I love it. That's awesome. I have not yet eaten breakfast, but I have this avocado, and I'm having a moral dilemma, not a moral dilemma, just a dilemma about whether I should risk opening it, because the last time I cut open an avocado, it was not ready, and this baby feels like, I just don't know. I'm on the fence. I don't want to risk it. So I have lots of things I want to ask you about, but I wanted to start by asking you about something, a conundrum in my life that came up this morning. And I want to know about your teeth brushing routine, because I have been like waking up and then eating breakfast almost immediately. And so I feel like when you wake up in the morning, you're supposed to go to the bathroom and brush your teeth. But then I drink tea and I eat breakfast, which would then basically, destroy the purpose of having brushed my teeth. So
When I wake up, I brush my teeth right when I wake up because I like to get all my stuff done in the morning upstairs.
but then after you brush your teeth, don't you like 3 seconds later go eat breakfast and then basically like dirty your teeth again?
Mhm.
So like, what's the point? But then if like, I feel like when I wake up in the morning, I want to have a nice, minty fresh breath. So I do it, but then I'm like, what if it makes my tea taste all minty and unpleasant? And I don't want that. I don't want to like, destroy the flavor of my breakfast. It's a real issue. I was hoping you would solve it for me. So this morning I decided I would just take some mouthwash and do a little gargling and then actually do the brushing after breakfast. But I don't know, is that disgusting?
I don't know, but I don't use mouthwash, and because most of them are mint, and I'm allergic to like the scent of strong mint.
Wait, you're allergic to the scent? You're allergic to the taste.
I'm allergic to like the scent of it because whenever Matt has his mouthwash and I go like I can't go in the bathroom because it makes it hard for me to breathe. So
Wow, that's fascinating. Do you enjoy eating minty
yeah.
things? Like, would you eat like a peppermint patty or I don't know.
I'll eat that kind of stuff, but it's really the smell more that makes me all sneezy.
Wow, all sneezy. Yeah, it's a sneezy time of year. Are you an allergy person? Are you sneezing up?
Oh yes, so is my whole family.
Yeah, it's kind of a scary time to sneeze though, because everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, they have coronavirus." So I'm like really watching my sneezing. Not that I can really control it that much, but I try to not sneeze if at all possible.
Yeah.
So tell us about what it's like to be. So as far as I know, you have no siblings. You were an only child, but you have
Mhm.
pets, and you're with your mom and your stepdad. What are the advantages? Are there any advantages of being quarantined as an only child, or do you really wish you had like a sibling?
I mean, if I had a sibling, I know some of my friends are probably feel like hurting their siblings during all this, so I don't have to go through that aggravation.
That's a great
um,
point.
Also, I have a room to myself, so that's kind of good because I really don't want to share my room with anyone during all this.
Fair point, girlfriend. Me neither. Do you find yourself feeling like lonely more often, or are you finding
Yeah,
ways to, yeah?
very. I've
Hmm.
always wanted a sibling, but then everyone I meet, I'm like one of the first questions I ask them are like, "Would you say I'm lucky to be an only child or not?" And I get different answers from everyone. Some of them are like, "Yeah," some of them are like, "No." So I'm just kind of like,
Well, I think the cool thing about you is that I don't immediately meet you and think, oh, she's an only child. Because I think sometimes we expect only children to be kind of like spoiled and selfish, and you're not that way. So I think you somehow, maybe it was your parents being awesome, but you like dodged a bullet, and you seem like you totally could have little siblings. So that's a win. Well done.
I would
Mom,
want
Dad.
if I could have siblings, I would want older siblings because I feel like although they can be a bit more bossy, like a lot aren't, but I feel like some can be. I feel like they're a lot like really protective of you.
Well, you're talking to the oldest of 4 siblings, and I was extremely bossy. And I think I was a little bit protective, but I had like I also was very sensitive. So sometimes it was weird. Like even though I was the oldest, my younger siblings kind of protected me. So I got kind of lucky in that regard. But now I'm like, you mess with my siblings, you mess with me. But I don't think that's scary, unfortunately. So tell us about your positivity you're going to share with us today. I'm excited to hear about it.
Well, I actually have two. So the first one, oh, come
Hey.
here, come here, come here. Hold on, my mom's gonna get her.
Oh,
My
okay.
dog's sitting right next to me, but she's very stubborn. So, Ella, come here.
Just waiting for her feature. This is your moment of fame.
There we go. There she is.
Oh,
She's eating
hello. Wait, she's eating what?
Cheerios because she's very stubborn and she wouldn't get up here if she
Oh,
wasn't.
does she have high cholesterol? Because Cheerios help with that too. How old is Ella?
She'll be 5 next week.
Okay, so in dog years, doesn't that mean she's like, I don't know, 30?
She's 35-ish.
Oh my gosh, she's a year older than me. We're practically soulmates. So tell us why Ella is your positivity.
All right. Ellie, you can get down now. You're hurting me.
Oh, it's Ellie. I'm mispronouncing Ellie.
Ella. It's Ella.
Oh, Ella, okay.
Her full name's Esmeralda, but we did not want to.
Is she named after the gypsy from Hunchback of Notre Dame?
I do not know.
What?
She came from Puerto Rico.
Oh, well, that's super cool. Does she speak Spanish?
We've tried, but she does not. She just looks at us like we're total idiots.
Oh, man, I'd like to test that out at some point. So tell us about why Ella is positivity for you.
She's the positivity because I feel like since I don't have siblings, she's kind of always there to she feels like I'll play with her a lot. Sometimes she can get really annoying and get on my nerves, but she's been making it really kind of easy to get through all this.
Mm-hmm. She's kind of like the ideal sibling because if she annoys you, you just go away and she doesn't talk or anything.
Yeah. And it's actually kind of funny. I've asked other people, so I don't feel totally insane for doing this. My family has always made voices for our dogs.
Very common.
So she has a very high pitched voice. And she will always there she is. She's just looking for food because I have some up here. But,
so are you gonna just give us a sampling of her voice?
Oh no, I'm not. No.
No, I think you absolutely have to. You can't leave us hanging like that.
No.
Is it like, hi, I'm Ella?
No, it's a bit more high pitched. It's kind of like a really, really high pitched girl voice.
Oh my God.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, you absolutely have to do it. It will increase our viewership.
Here, my mom just did it.
Oh, come on, baby, I want to be on your video. That's amazing.
There.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Somehow that was more embarrassing than if I would have done it myself.
Do you think that Ella is what's the word I'm looking for? Internally cringing about the fact that that's the voice you gave her, or do you think she likes it?
We do it from her is because she has the most sassiest look on her face. And whenever we try to take photos of her, she is not a photogenic dog. She just looks so mad at the world.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I feel like in Puerto Rico, it's probably less common. I think in some of the Spanish-speaking countries, especially in South America, when they take pictures, it's not considered normal to smile. Like family pictures, they'll all be looking like very stern. And so maybe Ella is just, holding on to that little bit of her cultural background.
Yeah.
So that's a great bit of positivity. I think a lot of people are really feeling grateful for their pets right now because
I actually have another positivity.
Yes, share it, girl.
So last night we went to go get ice cream, and I got cookie dough ice cream. Delicious.
Ooh, nice pick.
And how my article that I'm doing is on environmental issues. They actually sent us with wooden spoons.
No way. That's so cool. Where did you get the ice cream?
It's at this place called Sundays. I'm not quite sure where it is. It's in Berlin. My mom.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've heard of that place before. Okay. How cool.
Yeah, so the positivity is that some places all over the world are kind of taking actions to help with global warming and climate change and stuff, and this is just one of the things that they were.
Girlfriend, you are the best. I love the things you come up with. I should tell the viewers that Remy has been doing her daily writing for my writing class, and in every entry after she finishes the writing, she writes, "Stay safe" with a little heart, and I just feel like, oh, she's telling me to be safe. I'm gonna stay safe for Remy. Pretty awesome. She's a superstar. So Remy, is there anything else you want to tell our viewers or, advise them besides stay safe, heart? I put you on the spot. I did not prepare you for that question. So if you don't have an answer, that is okay.
No, I don't think so.
All right. Well, it's been a pleasure, true pleasure having you on the T. You're such a delightful student, and I wish that I could do this with you in person, but for the time being, we will have to use Zoom. But at least on Zoom, I don't lag like I do on Google Meets, right?
Yeah, maybe you should start doing online classes on Zoom. That would be so much better.
I was thinking
You
about it.
create you should create a whole group chat on Hangouts with all the students. That would be awesome.
I didn't even know I could do that, but it makes me tempted. I
Yeah.
was thinking, like, for the end of the year, I usually do all these kind of fun end of year things, and I'm really feeling sad about not being able to do them. And so I'm hoping that maybe if I set up like a Zoom event, I can give out my end of year awards and stuff, and you guys could all come, and it could be like a live event. But I'll need you to spread the word to your classmates because some of them are flackertastical.
All
We know.
right. Who can I talk to? I can talk to Adele, Joey, Justin.
You're connected to like half the class. So I believe that with your connections and my harassment in the form of repeated emails, we will get our participation numbers up to where we want them. We want 100%
Okay.
attendance. So we'll work on that. We have a few weeks to think about it.
Yep.
All right, girlfriend. Well, listen, it's been a pleasure. Thanks for joining me on the tea. Let's toast to good
Yep.
health, to loving families, to comforting dogs, and to English breakfast tea, the best tea there is. I'm glad we're in agreement about that. All right,
Mhm.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
I'm so glad y'all got to meet one of my amazing students. There are so many of them that it is crazy, and I miss every one of them. So I'm glad you got to meet Remy. I'm going to go and finish my tea and decide whether or not to deal with this avocado. It's just really, I don't know. And I might not risk it, but we'll find out. So thanks for being part of the tea. Thanks for your joy and positivity. Remember, there's always, always, always something to be grateful for. I'm grateful for all of you, and I wish you a beautiful, beautiful day.